Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, you're welcome and thank you for joining the family. If you're a returning subscriber, nice to always have you around and thank you for sticking around. So this video I'm making now is actually a reaction video about Okeke and Ekwueme. So I'm reacting to some harsh comments that I saw on their reconciliation video yesterday. I mean, it's unfair. When will you guys stop? When will you actually stop? When? You guys should give these two people a break. They're trying to make peace. They're trying to get their friendship back. Can't you see? It was so obvious that they both wanted to still be friends. Let them be. The internet is just mad. Like, you guys were just throwing harsh comments up and down and forgetting that these people are reading these comments. You're going to keep opening old wounds. Let them heal. The fact that they decided to bring it on air does not give you guys the right, or does not give us the right to throw harsh comments at them. It was the same harsh comments that made them become estranged friends. You guys should stop. Stop. If you guys have been following these two YouTubers on YouTube, you would understand that for the past 1 year, their relationship had been estranged. So it was really fascinating to see them come up to trash their issues out publicly on camera. Honestly, I wouldn't lie, Ekwueme's channel where they were actually trashing it out, like it was so intense, very intense, that I felt like these two were not going to make up. Okay, but watching Okeke's video where they actually made up, it kind of made me like, ow. Anyways, so the point I really want to emphasize on is this. I'm not going to go into much details about the video. I'm going to leave the link of the two videos in my description box if you want to really know what happened between these two YouTubers. Okay, so I'm going to leave their links in my description box. And for the record, these two YouTubers are two Nigerian YouTubers I actually admire. Okay, what I'm going to really react to in this video is the fact that people still found ways to throw in very harsh comments. The main reason why these two ladies actually had issues were because of you guys that keep throwing very harsh comments. I saw harsh comments yesterday like these two are not gonna last, they should just go their separate ways because they are two different individuals that think differently. Who said so? Look, let me tell you, most of the best relationships, most of the best friendships I've seen so far are two people that actually think differently. So when you bring your own belief and this person brings his own belief, you merge them together. You meet each other halfway. That's what friendship is all about. Friendship is not about sister, brother, even your sisters, even your brothers. You guys always have issues. What keeps you together is when you trash it out. So for me, I actually admire the fact that both of them were able to talk about this whole thing and, move past it. According to Okeke, she's this kind of person that if they have issues, they should trash out their issues. And she was actually calling Ekwueme to laugh about it. Do you get? Meanwhile, Diana had already misunderstood everything and felt that the video Nello released after that said video was about her. So she felt betrayed and she felt like Nello was a disloyal friend. We can see that this whole thing was just a common misunderstanding, like very common misunderstanding between two YouTubers and two friends. Okay, so I actually relate with the way both of them handled issues. So I'm not throwing blames at anybody. The only thing I can say is this: I have learned a lot from it. And I believe both of them have learned from their mistakes, because sometimes talking about things is actually the best way to move on, rather than just cutting the person off, or rather than just shunning the person, because you might have misunderstood things, especially when it didn't come directly from that person. You might have misunderstood things. So imagine how Dinah will be feeling now when she realized, or after she realized that Nello didn't actually make that video about her. Do you get? Nello didn't actually make that video about her. So this is something they would have talked about long time ago, okay? And probably this whole thing wouldn't have escalated. But I also think that this whole thing got escalated because of comments and people's comment. That's all I have to blame for this whole saga. People's comments. People just sit behind their phones and just type very harsh words, forgetting that these harsh words you're typing to individuals, you're typing about human beings, and these human beings have feelings. They see these things, and these things have effect on their personal lives. It has effect on their personal relationships. So we should not think, I mean, they're not made of stone, they're not made of metal, even though sometimes, most times, they don't even respond. But just know that when they see these things, they feel really bad because they have feelings. You guys don't know what people are going through. You guys don't know what their inner struggle is. You just keep throwing harsh comments out there. I just think that no one deserves it. Okay, I actually saw comments like, you guys should not worry, this relationship is not going to last. Who told you it's not going to last? See, let me tell you, for the fact that they have been able to talk about this whole thing, they have actually, it's almost like they have thought about this whole thing. Both of them now know each other's boundaries. Both of them know how the other person is going to feel when they do one or two things. And even Nelo Keke now knows that Dinah is the kind of person that easily shuts down. Dinah as well now knows that Nelo is the kind of person that talks about issues, and she's the kind of person that wants to trash things out with her friends. So I feel like both of them will find a way to meet each other halfway. I kind of understand where Dinah is coming from, in the sense that she says she has been hurt before, and so what she does now is, if any of her friends kind of hurt her or look like one of her friends is going mad, she just cuts off, or she hibernates or something, which I can relate to, because when you have gone through a lot of things, do you get, when you have gone through a lot of things from friends, you will just tend to be doing that, because sometimes you'll be like, I don't have strength for drama. Do you get? So I feel like I understand where she's coming from, but the only disadvantage with that is that you might have misunderstood the person. So sometimes Nelo's approach to misunderstandings is usually the best, when you have time, when you can actually face it and talk about it. That is something personally I'm learning to do, because I'm always the kind of person that shuts down. Like I shut someone down when I feel like, this person is going crazy, this person is going mad, So I tend to shut down. But recently I'm learning how to, let's talk about this thing and move on. Life is not that serious, life is not that deep. Do you get? We can talk about it and we can still be friends, even though we might not be that kind of close friends, if depending on what we want. You understand? Depending on what we want, we might not be that kind of close friends, but at least we are cordial. At least nobody is bearing grudges against anybody. Nobody is looking at somebody like, you did this to me, you did that, because we've talked about it. We now understand where we are all coming from. Do you get? So I feel like, well, both of them are two different individuals, but now they know each other's limits. They know each other. So I see both of them growing past all this saga. I see both of them, becoming very good friends in the future. I see both of them being able to talk about their issues when they have issues. I saw comments like, why would both of you come on camera to settle your issues? For God's sake, these two people are content creators, good ones at that. If they don't give me and you, how will we take it? How? You can't take what you're not given. So, it's allowed, okay? And I feel like it was also a way for them to just voice out their feelings, tell each other how you felt or how that affected you. And if you remember, when I really felt emotional, like I felt really touched when Nelo became very blunt and was telling Dinah that she wasn't even affected by her comments, that they were not that close. They were friends, but they were not that close for her to be affected by her comments. And then the way Dinah reacted, she was so shocked. She was like, oh, you could see the heartbreak. You can see the heartbreak. But it was sweet actually to see that, because Nelo felt Dinah sees her as a transactional friend. And Dinah, on the other hand, I feel like she's just scared to open up, but she actually cares about Nelo. So it's like, I just feel like these are two friends that have not actually talked about they have not actually defined their friendship. Maybe they just found themselves as friends and they're just moving with the flow. So they've not actually defined their friendship, which is why both of them are feeling the way they are feeling. And it was really nice. It was nice to see that. Okay, so right now, honestly speaking, I can't wait to see more content from these two people. I can't wait to see more collaborations from these two people. I can't wait to see them go places, because these are two Nigerian YouTubers I really, really admire. So please, let's try to be kind out there. Let's try to spread positivity. Let's try to stop the harsh comments. We cannot continue breaking relationships. Let's try to be very, very subtle when we are commenting. Okay, not to do, not to do. Anyway, this is all I have to say. If you have watched up to this extent, please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Like the video if you feel like I'm making any sense, and subscribe, share to whoever needs to see. I'll see you guys in my next one. Stay fabulous. Bye.